Hello and welcome to Flippin' Fantastic. I'm O87 official.
I'm Amy, Beach by Repeat.
So
Did you go out this weekend? Did you go sourcing?
it's no,
No,
I did
not at
not.
all.
There was nothing. Nope. 2 weeks in a row, nothing. There wasn't anything good happening. And my weekend was full of children, like little children. I don't hate kids. I'm not a, but it was a lot.
Oh no,
I babysat. My cousin she has 4 kids. She's a lot younger than me. There's like a 16-year age difference. And
mhm.
she has a 5-year-old and she has triplets. They're
Oh
3.
wow.
I mean,
Oh,
I wasn't by myself. My aunt was there, but my aunt hurt her knee and they just moved. She was cleaning her house. She had a birthday party, blah, blah, blah. So we watched them all day and I was exhausted. That was
I
Friday.
bet.
Saturday, she had her party. And then Sunday, my sister's friend brought her kids. She's got 2-year-old twins, and we visited with them, and they are,
A handful.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least one is. He's a maniac, but I mean, they're super cute. But oh, I'm like, and then yesterday, I laid around for a while because I was tired. I'm like, I'm not used to these. I had one.
Yeah, same.
I think I had one for a reason.
Right.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
the
gosh.
juice source.
I couldn't even imagine watching
Mm-mm.
triplets. I can't imagine. That's amazing.
But they're
And
fun. They're fun. But,
uh-huh.
like, I'm glad they go home because they're not mine.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I couldn't do that
Are they potty
all
trained?
day.
I can't remember. Is 3 potty trained?
Uh,
Like
there
fully?
there's, um, there's, it's 2 boys and a girl, and she is,
Oh,
but they aren't.
right.
So,
That's
there's they'll like, you'll take them and they'll go pee,
yeah,
they'll go number 1, but,
yeah.
we're not at number 2 yet.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah.
and that's
Oh,
fun because it's like
gosh.
changing a grown person. I had one of
It's
those, so.
change it a grown person. Oh no. That's a yeah. That's exhausting. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, so I'm tired and I didn't source. I don't need to source. It's fine.
Did you
I
list?
need to I didn't get listing done this weekend.
You
Um,
did or didn't?
no. I mean, I had a few things like waiting, so I
Mhm.
did those, stuff that was pictured,
Right.
but I didn't do anything. I didn't take any new pictures or anything. I need to do that. So did you go sourcing? Did you
I
get
did.
anything good?
I did. I went Saturday. I went there wasn't, on the app that we use, there wasn't a lot of sales. So we just
Yeah.
went to the city that we know has a lot of like posted signs, but they don't post them on like apps or anything. You know what I mean? It's just the signs, the random
Right.
signs.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
went and we hit a couple sales and we were like, this is like, kind of lame. And then we came across not one, but 2 neighborhood yard sales. How are you going to have a neighborhood yard sale and not like post it on social media? You know? I
No,
mean,
they didn't put it anywhere? Like,
well, I don't know if it was on Facebook because I don't do Facebook, but it wasn't
mhm.
on the yard sale treasure app or whatever it's called. And it
Yeah.
wasn't on the other one. That's what is that one called? Like the garage sale something. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mostly
it wasn't
ours
on either
aren't
one of
on there.
those. I was crazy, or it was crazy. Yeah, the
But
the GSALR map. I don't know. It wasn't on either
yeah.
one of those, but
Hmm.
that was our luck because we found stuff in the neighborhoods. So I was pretty excited. We
Yeah,
found,
that's cool.
I know, we found like hunting stuff and like turkey calls. I don't know what it is with us and finding like turkey calls and hunting vests and camo pants. I found some military stuff. I bought it all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now tell us the name of your favorite turkey call.
My favorite one. Which one sells for the most? Let me see. I don't know. They're all. They're all.
No, but what's the name of that one you posted?
Oh my gosh! It was called like Lynch's Sex Lick, and I'm like, but it was a turkey call. I was like, what is that?
Why is it? Did you figure out why it's called a sex lick?
No, I don't know. I have no clue. I should have looked that up. I thought maybe, some other people would know, but I didn't figure it out. I'm going to look it up real quick, which is, it's going to give me some random stuff. Let's see what it says.
Oh.
It says, oh, it's supposedly a rare one. Oh, well, yeah, that wasn't what I found, but it was when I was comping it out. And it was like $300.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it like $300 something dollars? I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh, so you didn't find that one, but you.
No, I was listing the one that
it came
I
up when you're
found.
comping. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, what is this? Wow, like why? You know? I don't know. I don't see why it's called that.
That's so funny.
I know, but that is pretty funny. So be on the lookout. That's a bolo for a Lynch's Sex Lick turkey call. Gobble, gobble. But I did find some turkey vests that were I don't think they were ever worn, like maybe once. And those go for like 50, 60, 70 bucks. They're like, that blaze orange color, and they're like meshy, and they have those pockets in the back where you can like shove a duck or a quail or whatever. And those were $5 a piece. So I can't complain.
Oh.
I know.
No, that's awesome.
I know. It was awesome. So I got half of that stuff listed from this weekend, which was my goal, to try to get all the stuff that I source on Saturday listed before the next garage sale. Sometimes it's a struggle, but I just try to stay focused and get it done. So that's what I did yesterday. I listed all that stuff. Yeah. So when you said that you went to the Lancaster Goodwill where Lavender Clothesline goes, you've been there before?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did you go early? Like when they open?
I haven't been in a couple weeks. Well, I didn't get there right when they opened, but I got there they open at 9. I think I got there around 9:30. I didn't. There was more traffic than I anticipated. It's basically a 1-lane road the whole way.
Oh, okay.
From my house, so it's not. And I should have known better. It's a truck route too, so there's always like a slow moving truck going up hills. But anyway, so I got there around 9:30. Yeah, it's really big. It has tons of clothes. I did video. I haven't edited it yet. That's my other. I haven't put a video up in like a month. I need to get back to it. And
is it just packed with stuff?
See, around here, our Goodwills. Yeah, there's like tons of stuff there. They around here, our Goodwills are super small. The Delaware Goodwills are small, but the Pennsylvania ones are a lot bigger. And that one has a lot of clothes. I didn't look through. I walked around, but I didn't look through them. By then I was like tired and ready to go. But there are people like in her videos. They're waiting for the stuff to come out.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
like I said, I've been there before. Yeah, because they'll like every 15 minutes bring a new card out. I got brass candlesticks off a cart.
That's cool.
Nobody was taking them. I was like, I'll take them. They were cheap too. And yeah, so when it's funny because I know like a lot of Goodwills for people in different parts of the country are just trash, but the ones around here are still decent, and some of these, and like I said, some of the ones in PA are big. There's one even closer to me on the way that I go to a lot, It's not quite as big as that big one. But there's also a lot of other thrift stores around the Lancaster area. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, my aunt, she was like, my friend goes to these. She gave me a list of some of them. She's like, she goes to these all the time. She's like, let's go. And I was like, okay. So we're going to go up there
Make a
one of these
trip out of
days
it.
and just drive around.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody? Did you see like people filming or anything there?
No.
No. I didn't know if it's like a big, place to go, because I feel like everybody talks about going to those ones that she shops at. You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, she wasn't there. I didn't see her.
Yeah.
But
The
nobody was filming.
prices are.
But it's definitely like, yeah, the prices aren't bad.
I
They're not bad
know
at all.
they're like really good. When I watch her videos, I'm
Mhm.
like, wow, that's amazing. These
Yeah.
prices are so cheap.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And every once in a while you'll look, just like everywhere else, you look at something and you're like, why do they have that price like that? It's too, like, it's ridiculous. But
Yeah.
they're still pretty good up there about like stuff isn't ridiculously priced. And
Yeah.
they've still put a lot out on the shelves, so they don't hold stuff back for online or
For
whatever.
like e-commerce or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely hold stuff back
But
at ours for e-commerce.
yeah. They
Yeah.
do art. I mean, I have a tab. I specifically go and look at ours, like what they're
Uh-huh.
selling at the um Delaware online,
Mm-hmm.
because I can go pick it up because it's nearby. But
Yeah.
and I have before. I found a few things on there, but they don't. They hold. There's never any good purses in the Delaware Goodwills, and
Mm-hmm.
they sell them on there. They'll do like lots. Um, Same with decent like shoes, like expensive shoes, should say.
Yeah.
And Legos are always on there. And
Yeah.
they do big like there's no jewelry at our Goodwills.
Oh, you
There's
mean
no
in the
jewelry
store?
cases or anything. They do it.
Oh,
Yeah, in the store. They do it all on like there's always lots of jewelry online.
right.
Or if it's something really good, they, sell it separately.
Oh, so they sift through it.
So
They don't give you like a blind lot for up for auction or anything.
they do that. They do that. But like if they like I guess when they're looking through, if they see something good, you
Right.
know, they they put that up separate,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It's
So
amazing what they consider good and list on the e-commerce website. Do you sometimes think, why are
yeah,
you
sometimes
listing
it's like
those two stuffed animals? Hmm.
exactly. So it's like that is nobody's gonna buy that for like a starting bid of $8. Like, sorry.
Exactly. I know. That's, yeah.
I don't and I don't know. I don't know what their criteria is. I don't know how much of it is they're just training people, so it's not, you know, because I do see it. I know people and people complain about Goodwill and this and that, but around here, like especially in mine, there's people training all the time. Like they're always training
Yeah.
people, a lot of special needs people, just how to stack and sort and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what's going on in behind that scene and
Hmm.
who's doing that.
Yeah.
Are they having them make judgment calls? Is it not? Is it just somebody that doesn't know? I don't know. Because it is
Yeah.
weird stuff on there sometimes.
I
Like
know.
nobody's gonna buy that for $8.
Yeah. Because
Plus like your
oh,
$7 handling fee.
oh, jeez. Yeah.
The handling fees get ridiculous. Because even if you like I have on occasion bought a few things off there. So even if you go pick it up, you still pay the handling fee. You don't pay the shipping, but you pay the handling.
$7. Yours is $7 per item or per.
Well, I'm just I
Oh,
I threw that out. It
oh,
depends
okay.
on what the item is.
Do they lock the handling fee up though? Like if you bought multiple, you know, orders of things, it's per item. Wow. I can't remember
Mhm.
what ours is at all.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's usually for smaller things. It's just like it goes up for bigger things. Like they just do it by the weight, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's insane. I know that when we go to the Goodwill auction bins, you know, the auction that we go to,
Mhm.
sometimes there will be
Yeah.
totes filled with e-commerce stuff that they didn't sell. And you can tell because there's the
Yeah.
barcodes on it
Mhm.
and stuff. I'm sure you've seen like our pickup stuff. And it's just random things that I'm
Mhm.
just like, why was this even listed on e-commerce? Because it was, well, one, because I can see it. It was like broken. Like I would have been so mad if I bought that on the Goodwill, you know, website and bid on it, and then you
Right.
got it and it was broken.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe I guess it could
Yeah.
have been broken like by tossing it into that tote that you know we get, but
Yeah.
yeah, some of the
Uh-huh.
prices are like crazy. I'll see like 15.99 or whatever on it, and I'm like, this is like more than eBay prices. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know. It's just,
No, thank you.
I know, very, very crazy. I mean, whatever. We do see a lot of, like at the actual Goodwill bins, we see like furniture and stuff like that. And I always wonder, why does it end up at the bins instead of at like one of the brick and mortar stores, like the furniture? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
bought a
there's
lawnmower at the bins. It was a brand new
at the
lawnmower.
bins.
Hmm. For $35. It was a brand
Wow.
new Cub Cadet. Yeah, I mean, never used, never used. It was amazing,
Wow.
and we
Do you
that's our
think it's
personal.
just that they just don't want they figure, "We'll put it here, it'll sell here and we don't have to take it to a store."
I mean,
Know
maybe,
what I mean?
yeah. That's the only thing I can think of is that's why they do it, just because it's like maybe somebody donated it there. I just don't understand why somebody would donate
Right.
a brand new. I mean, I feel like it was the floor model
Brand new.
hmm from
Maybe.
like a
Uh-huh.
Home Depot or Tractor Supply or
But
something.
usually you can I mean, usually they sell them because, like, they're discounted a little, and so somebody will snap it up right away. It's so weird.
I know, I know. We were on it. Matt was on it. As soon as he saw
Hey,
the
don't
lady,
question it. You got a $35 lawnmower.
heck yeah. That's amazing. And we needed one too. Like ours was like, it was just at that time of the year, like when we were going to have to start. I think it was last summer, the beginning of last summer that
Right.
we found it. So
Yeah.
it was
Uh-huh.
like perfect timing.
Score.
I know. Can't complain. Do you have bins there? Have you already told me that? Do you have a bins? A
Yeah,
good,
we have bins. Yeah.
have you been? Or do you go?
Yeah, but not recently.
Yeah. That would be
Last time I was there, they were
what?
so
Like
that
not
last time
good.
I was there, it was just like too much for me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But yeah. But I wasn't in a frame of mind either, so
Yeah.
and I haven't been in a while, so maybe
Hmm. You can hang
in the
out with the
winter.
t-shirt bros.
No.
You can
Uh
be in their videos. There's one guy.
do they even make them? Weren't they mad at now where was that? You didn't go to Vegas, did you?
No,
That
not for
Vegas
no.
meetup they had? Wasn't
Oh,
that like at the Vegas bins? Weren't they mad? They got mad at
Carrie?
uh Carrie or whatever.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Didn't they say something like he's not a reseller, he's just a content creator? basically.
Yeah.
I think that's what I remember. And then the other
Yeah.
one, the Trash to Cash one that they did in Orlando, a couple months ago. I think that they
Yeah.
weren't allowed to even film in there, like at all. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I
No.
don't think you're allowed to. I don't think you're allowed to film at the Vegas bins. I've never tried it mine, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a.
I don't know.
I don't know if I haven't been to the bins in a while, but there was a lady that used to do whatnot shows
Yeah,
in there. Like she would just walk through and just pick
from
stuff
the
up
bins.
and do it.
Yeah, that is nuts to me. Like I couldn't keep it straight.
I couldn't either. I don't know what she does. I
Like,
think we talked about that.
mm.
Yeah, it's a.
Does she have somebody with her? Yeah, we did talk. I mean, we talked about it off. Does she have somebody with her? Like, I'd need help. Like somebody to
She
have to be there monitoring my
like what you sold thing.
who bought what or whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. I know
Yeah.
that she goes. Well, I don't know if the person's with her, but I've seen like a guy there, and he will go find things and bring stuff over to her while she's like, going through the
Okay.
clothes that she picked up. But
Right.
I don't. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I don't know
Yeah.
how you keep track of what they bought. I don't know. I guess because I haven't done whatnot, but I can't imagine she's typing in, you know,
Yeah.
some Talbot's T-shirt size 4 or whatever
No.
she's doing.
She must just put like a quick description or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she records it.
More power to them.
I know. It's a hustle.
Well, I guess if it
Hustle is
doesn't
real,
sell, then she doesn't buy it. So I guess that's good, huh?
right?
You know?
Yeah, exactly. I know. I've given her stuff like back in the day that that was like newer tags, that stuff that I wouldn't pick up because
Yeah.
she would sell all kinds of like levels of clothing. Like I don't pick up like Liz Claiborne and that kind of stuff, like the lower, well, like that mall
Right.
level. I don't pick that stuff up. So I know.
Okay.
Karen Scott or Karen Sport. I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No. Yeah. Just like mall stuff. So I don't know. I mean, it's amazing though. It is amazing. So what was that thing that you sent about? It was on Facebook. I wanted to read the comments on it, but I don't have Facebook. That like me or
I
the
forgot.
short
You
or
don't have
something.
Facebook. She's we got an anti-Facebook person here. I hate Facebook, but I found it. So I was looking, I had opened Facebook for whatever reason, and Facebook gives you a bunch of like I guess their algorithm, and it gave me
Someone hating on
this video of this girl, and she's at let's see if I can open it.
She's at a Goodwill or something.
She's at Goodwill. Yes. And let's see if I can share.
She's hating on
So
resellers.
she's at Goodwill, and this guy is at the door where they bring stuff out, and he's sticking. I think what she's saying is he has stickers, and he's putting a sold sticker on everything that comes out.
Okay.
So she wasn't completely against resellers, but she was kind of against that. And I think it's the comments are just ragging on resellers.
Probably.
But I mean, how do you feel about that? Like he's not just taking the like all that stuff is his, all of that. Like
all the
she's
furniture.
pointing to it. He's got a sold sticker on everything. It was like hundreds of things.
Huh.
So Yeah, so she's like, I circled what he bought. He basically bought everything, but like, so I I think she was saying he was putting a soul sticker on it. Now I might
Okay.
um let me stop it. At my Goodwills around here, and like I said, they're small, but they do have furniture, but they usually have that little tag you take off,
Oh, okay.
and take to the register.
Right.
So if there's no tag on it, somebody probably took it, right?
Hmm.
And then if you do pay for it and you have to come back for it, they'll put a sold on it while waiting for you to come get it or whatever. But
Right.
I mean, I'm kind of with her. He was kind of being
Like
D-bag, if
hoggish.
you ask me. I don't know. Yeah.
I I don't know. I mean,
Like, what's he doing? Like, how is he going to get all of that out of the Goodwill? Does he have a U-Haul outside? Like, what's going
mm,
on?
maybe he has a like like a store, like a or a booth, like a big booth somewhere or something.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah. I
people that come to the auction that buy furniture, like tons of furniture, and I don't know
yeah.
what they do with it, other than obviously they sell it, but I don't know where they take it. But
Right. But I see now I can see that.
mhm,
Um Now, and you can get good deal. Like I've seen stuff at the Goodwill that, is a good deal. I'm always whenever I go in there, I look to see if they have any shelves for like, just shelves that I could put for storage in my basement.
right,
And they're always if they do, they're always like I'm always too late. But
yeah,
because it's a pretty decent price. I don't know how good of a price it is for resale for some of the stuff.
hmm,
I mean, if he has a store, he's probably better off, I don't know, cleaning out people's houses or something for furniture.
maybe he does that too.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
So she was just hating
Yeah.
on him, saying you're taking all the good stuff, or what?
Yeah. Well, she was like, he's just standing there. So as soon as they brought something new out, he was like, it's mine. Like he was standing by the doors where they bring everything out.
Gotcha.
So, and I mean, there's, like I said, I'll go to the Pennsylvania Goodwill. The one closest to me, they don't do that thing where they bring a cart out like every 15 minutes.
Hmm.
But like the Lancaster one they do. And people wait. And you
Yeah.
got to be quick because you got to get over there and see if there's anything good on it.
Hmm.
Um and those are mostly, those are the resellers. But like I don't know. I mean, I get what she was saying. She was like, I've resold, she's not a reseller. She's like, however, I have sold stuff before, like
Hmm.
stuff that she's done with but she was just hating on him, like because of the amount and how he was going about it.
Right.
So
It's
I kind
interesting.
I get where she's coming from. I mean,
Hmm.
the comments are hating
That's
on just resellers in general, but
that's what I was curious about. The comments are always, you know, just
yeah,
beyond crazy.
right, right.
But
It's hard to,
I don't know. I mean,
but it was interesting.
it's what we do
He was
though.
greedy.
So,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you can't hate on
Mhm.
it because that's exactly what we do. If it was all a
Mhm.
Lululemon pant, or, long yoga pants, I'm gonna buy all the.
I
Well,
know.
maybe not Lululemon
Right.
anymore, but Viore. But I would buy them all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get
Mhm.
it, and it's their mission statement isn't to help the poor; it's to provide jobs for people. So, it's
Oh,
definitely
yeah, yeah.
providing job.
Yeah.
That guy
Which is
that's
why I
bringing all
said
that
I
stuff out's
always
busy.
see if I Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, I have mixed feelings. I think it's a bad look just for that guy,
Yeah.
and it kinda gives resellers in general, like, a bad name, but, like, we're
Hmm.
not all doing that. I'm
Right.
not. I'm
Yeah.
not I don't even camp out for the carts they were bringing out, when they bring out the carts. if I'll go over there when they bring if I'm near one. I missed out on a few because I'm looking at other stuff. Like I'm like,
Right.
okay, they're all sitting there camped out for the cart. I'm gonna go look through the shelves, and I found way more stuff on the shelves than I did on them bringing out the carts. You
Right.
know, it just sometimes they bring out pure money, but sometimes it's nothing fancy. But yeah, I mean it's just a bad look in general. I don't know.
I know. Yeah. I don't camp
But
out either.
you do you, whatever.
Yeah. I don't camp out
Mm-mm.
on waiting for carts. And it doesn't happen a
No.
lot here. Like, it doesn't happen like every
Yeah.
15 minutes on rotation. That would be fantastic, but I don't think they have that kind of inventory.
Yeah, that's how it is with that one. That's how it is in that. Yeah, I
Wow.
that's like I've not been to some of the other ones like further away,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the only one that I know that does it like that. Now, like the Goodwills around here, every once in a while they'll bring something out and stock a shelf. People
Yeah.
dig through it or whatever. But like
Man.
I mean those are kind of local too, but like the Delaware Goodwills, but it's not like it's not like that.
Right. That's
Now,
like
what
the
was I gonna say?
Buc-ee's
Oh.
of reselling. Right? Like this huge, massive, like utopia of goods.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna all move to Lancaster.
I went to they have uh when I would my sister when she was alive and I had to take her, she went every 3 weeks to Philadelphia to get her treatments.
Hmm.
And this all started during the pandemic, and I couldn't go in with her when I drove her. Like for some of the appointments, they let my mom, like my mom went, some of the first appointments and everything. But when she was just getting her chemo and stuff, they weren't really. You couldn't go in and sit and wait
Right.
and all that. So for a while, I was parking myself at um a Panera a few blocks down. Like I'd
Hmm.
park on the street. And there was a little thrift store down the street. I went to that. There was a used bookstore. I'd go to that. And then I was like, well, let me see, because it was like a 3 hour. Like I had to wait 3 hours for her.
Hmm.
So I found some. I was like, let me see where else I can drive to. And there was a couple over the bridge in New Jersey, and then one up like in the north part of the city. They're called Second Avenue thrift stores. I don't know if you have any
Okay.
around you.
Uh-uh.
Uh, but those, especially the one in New Jersey, there are resellers there's benches and seats, and they're just taking a seat with their piled up cart, just waiting because it's constantly being stocked. Like those ladies constantly bring stuff out and they're putting it on the shelf. And I'm like, they just sit here all day, I guess. Like I don't have time for that. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like even if I wasn't like didn't have to get back and pick her up, like I'm not sitting around all day in a thrift store. Like that's too much for me. But
Right.
yeah, they just park themselves. They just park
Wow.
themselves. They're just sitting there waiting for the next card on their phone, waiting for the next card to come out. Oh, like these people are crazy. But they missed that glassy baby that I got there.
Oh, because you can't, it's not like jumping out at you like the flashing neon light, classy baby.
Mm,
You have to know
yeah, it was
what
in
that
the
is, you know?
yeah, it was in the they had it with glasses actually too. So it
Like
was
the
in with
drinking
like all the drinking
glasses.
glasses. Mhm.
Oh.
It was
It,
priced like a drinking glass too. It wasn't like I got it home and had like a little nick in it on the
mhm.
side, but I did finally sell that not too long ago.
Oh, you did? What for, like, what?
It wasn't like what.
Like,
Hmm?
for how much? Was it, how, I can't remember how much those go for.
I think like well that one it was just like it was like a lavender.
Hmm.
It wasn't like anything super special or anything, and it didn't have, they put a sticker on the bottom that tells
Hmm.
you what the color is called or whatever, and it
Yeah.
didn't have that anymore.
Yeah.
But I only got it for $1.99, and it was like I sold it for like 75,
Oh,
so
that's crazy. And it had that
not too
chip
bad.
too.
Yeah, you couldn't see it because I didn't see it in the store. I just got so excited I found a glassy baby. I was like, "Woo!"
Yeah,
And when I got home and I was like looking at it, you know, to list it, and I was like, "Oh,
you could
what's
feel
that?"
it.
And you could, it was like they dropped it on something hard, so it was in the side. But
Yeah,
like when you looked at it from, you had to be up pretty close to see it, but it
yeah.
was there. And it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a super special color. I don't even know exactly what color it was. I went on a glassy baby Facebook page and
Hmm.
asked, and they gave me like 3 or 4 options that it could have been.
Yeah,
So, because like I said, they just put a sticker on there, so you don't know. I mean,
yeah.
there's some that you do know because they're very distinctive, but this was just purple.
What are
But
you?
yeah,
What are you supposed to do with those? Do you know? Are they candle
what?
holders?
Yeah, they're just little votives,
Oh,
but people collect them.
yeah. I
Hardcore collectors.
yeah. I've never seen one like in person. I'm always like, what are you supposed to do with those?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just votive
that's
holders.
cool. Yeah, had no
They're
idea.
pretty. They're very, they're heavy. They're weighted. Like you can tell as soon as you hold it. You're like, okay,
And are they
hand
hand
blown or
blown?
whatever.
Do they have that? Are they hand blown? They have that pontil on the bottom. That mark.
They don't have the pontil because they that's where they put their stamp on the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it does say glassy baby on the bottom,
Hmm.
but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout. I just figure you know, just hoping, because I'm never like looking for it. I figure it'll just pop out if I see it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't looking for it. I was just going up and down the aisles in the glasses, and I was like, that looks like a glassy baby. I was like, ooh, it is for $1.99.
Heck yeah,
So they thought it was glass,
yeah, that's awesome.
because it's about the size of
Like a little
like a
whiskey.
highball or whatever.
Yeah,
Hmm.
throw some whiskey in them. Some screwball. Throw some screwball in it. I like some screwball. That peanut butter flavored whiskey. Is that what it is?
That
Whiskey?
oh, I don't know. I mean, there's a drink called a screwball, right? I
Uh
never had peanut butter. I'm not a big fan of whiskey.
oh. It doesn't taste like whiskey, like or bourbon. It tastes like peanut butter. Like it's amazing.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, whatever. It tastes like peanut butter. I don't like whiskey or bourbon either.
I I love peanut butter. Now, back in the day, I drank Southern Comfort. So
Oh, oh, I could
that's like
taste it. As soon as you said it, I could taste it.
that's like that's like if you mix a whole lot of sugar in your whiskey.
Oh gosh.
SoCo and Coke.
Yeah,
Mm.
I could taste it as soon
Oh,
as you
I'd
said it.
I'd go into I'd go into like a diabetic shock if I had that now.
Oh my goodness. Do you remember Goldschlager? Did you ever drink Goldschlager?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Hmm.
can't even smell it. I used to bartend for, like all of my 20s,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
I can't even smell Goldschlager because I had like a bad night with it. Like,
Bad
well,
night.
yeah, and I can't even
I
smell
had a bad
it.
I had a bad night with I think it was a lot of different things. So
Like a Long
it
Island
was like
iced
the
tea.
last year of college. No, I can do those. That it was like the last week of college. Like we were getting ready to be done. Like graduation was like coming. And so I lived in a house with these girls next door to some of my friends, guy friends, and they
Mhm.
were like, we got to get rid of this liquor because we're moving out. So we were just drinking everything and anything.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that Rumplemint's,
Oh
you
my
know, has that
gosh. Yes.
very strong, like, so out of everything, everything that else that I drank, that's the one that the flavor that stays with you. Ooh.
That icy flavor too.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah.
minty icy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your breath is still kind of fresh
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
after, but no,
Yeah.
not really. But
That's yeah. That
yes,
was what one
that's
of my
exactly.
that's what one of my coworkers drank. He drank Rumplemints. That's it. Rumplemints. So
I
that's
didn't even
crazy.
like it, but it was like, we had already drank a bunch of other stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a bad choice.
That's crazy.
Bad choice.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Or like Hypnotic. Did you drink Hypnotic at all? It was like it would glow.
Mm-mm, what's that?
It was like a neon like greenish blue. I don't know. I could see the bottle in my head. It tastes really good, but
Oh,
I like
I
that.
never heard of that.
Yeah.
I want some peanut butter stuff though. I love peanut butter.
Screwball. That's what it is. I had some in Omaha when we went to the Plains to Profit.
Yeah.
I think God, who was it? I think it was Steve from Happy Heart Treasures. I think he ordered it, and he was
Oh,
like,
really?
"Oh, yeah, it tastes like peanut butter." And so I think he bought shots, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is really good." Yeah,
I'm
so
looking it up. I have
it's
to
all
try
Steve's
that.
fault. I can only imagine. Wait a
I
minute.
don't drink that much, but I want to try that.
I can imagine like mixing the screwball with the Godiva liqueur. So it'd be like a
Ooh,
Reese's Pieces.
yummy. Peanut butter cup.
Yes, like a martini.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Oh,
That's probably really good.
ooh,
Nice and chilled.
yum.
I know. Oh, that's it. That's
I'm
it.
looking it up, and now I gotta go. I gotta go try some.
Yeah. I always hear like commercials for it on like podcasts and stuff that I listen to, or at least back in the
Yeah,
day.
I never
Mhm.
heard of it.
Yeah. Now you're going to see it
Hmm.
everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I see it everywhere.
You have to go to the
Well,
ABC
I
store.
won't see it ever. I mean, I'll see it. I'll see it online, but I don't. Yeah, because they don't sell. I have to go to the liquor store. Like we don't have it.
In stores. Yeah. That's how ours is. You
No.
have to go
Yeah.
to a separate liquor store. It's called the ABC store. So,
Okay.
what is
Don't they
yours?
sell? I thought Virginia. Do they sell beer in
They,
stores?
they sell beer in the grocery store, in like 7-Elevens and
Okay. Yeah. So we
stuff like
don't have
that.
anything. We just have like liquor stores can sell anything, but they don't sell it anywhere but a liquor store.
Yeah, the same. Do you sell beer in
Yeah.
the grocery stores?
No.
Oh,
No.
so you have to buy beer at
Gotta
that.
go to the liquor store.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Wow. So,
Like even like our Costco has like Costco,
yeah.
and then off to the side is all the liquor. Like you have to go separate little store for it.
Oh, it's so interesting how every state is different.
'Cause that's usually where I buy. Yeah, no, Delaware's completely separate. Yeah, because like Pennsylvania, they have the ABC stores. Like my
Mhm.
brother-in-law used to manage like the liquor stores up there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a state job.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
If
Yeah, I
hmm
thought it was always strange when we would go to like California and there would be like liquor on the shelves, you know? I was like, what?
Yeah, I know.
This is so strange to me.
It's weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to me when you go somewhere like that and there's even beer. It's like, oh yeah, we're not in Delaware.
Yeah, I know. I know. So, did you see that article that I sent you about the haunted items in eBay or that
Oh
they sell
yes,
on
yes, yes,
eBay or
yes.
something like that? I was like, what? I don't know how it just popped
Yeah.
up in my like Google search or something. Not my Google search, but like my Google homepage. And I just thought that was so strange. I
Right.
was like, Mo will totally get a kick out of this. some of them, some
Oh
of
yeah.
them are a little like are a stretch, but I just thought it was super funny.
I
Yeah.
think probably most of them are. I mean, I get like the creepy old dolls and just putting haunted in as a keyword because people
Hmm.
do, you
Yeah.
know, but the haunted bra,
Oh, I know. That is the funniest. Did
the
you?
haunted bra,
Yeah. And it says
so
that,
some lady,
yeah, it says that if you hold it near a light or something, no, it said something like, if you hold it near a white light, the spirit of a woman will appear. But if you hold it next to a
yeah,
Mo, if you hold it
yeah,
next to
candle or something, yeah,
a red candle, you will get some like erotic claims or something. Or I was just like,
yeah,
what
you'll
in
get.
the world?
I know. Um, I mean, people claim that I've never personally come across like in my paranormal stuff anything that I've okay, that's haunted, not the person or the house or whatever, but
Uh huh.
I don't know. I mean, I get the dolls. Like, if I got a creepy doll and wanted to sell it, especially around Halloween time, because people do decorate with these. I mean, people collect dolls, but I have a friend that puts up a whole haunted doll display at Halloween,
Like
haunted.
in her
Just creepy looking
yard
dolls.
or in her house.
Like in her window, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I mean, I get that, but some of them are the haunted bra.
Oh my god. Yeah. And then what was the other? There was another one that was kind of crazy too. It was like the tapping shoes. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
were
Yeah,
like,
like little good shoes.
uh-huh. They were like in
Actually,
a closet
actually,
at an estate sale, and there would be noises coming
yeah.
from that closet, just
From the
like
closet.
random tapping.
Uh-huh.
Oh, or
The
that,
one that the one now who knows if these are actually from an asylum, but there's like they had doorknobs and they said they're from an asylum. I
yeah,
mean, now the most haunted place I've ever been is an asylum, but um, an old asylum, but
uh
I
huh,
mean, are they actually from the asylum?
yeah. Who knows?
I mean, I just think that's cool if they really were, but
Right? Yeah.
yeah, the tapping shoes.
Or what about the ridiculous one that was about the Ziploc bag? Did you see that one? It was.
Yes.
It says that you could
Now
put
I'm
something
going.
stale inside the bag and then it comes out fresh. I was just like, come on, guys. And they were
These are just as bad as selling like a Cheeto that looks like something.
right. I know. And they're asking $25 for the Ziploc bag that like has like,
Is it 25 for the Ziploc?
yeah, $25 for a Ziploc that makes your stale fresh again. Like that seems crazy.
I mean, if you really had that, we're on to something
I
because it
know.
would be worth a lot more than $25. I'll tell you what.
It's like a fountain of youth, you know?
I know. Put my head in there.
Exactly. Yeah, those the same those knobs I thought was kind of cool. I was like, oh, I could just see it coming off
Yeah.
of like some like medicine, you know, like a
Yeah.
metal
I mean, if
medicine
they
tray or
really are
something.
from that'd be cool. Yeah.
I know. Or that photograph, they said that it's like endlessly smells, like that old vintage photo. They said like
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
they said sometimes the photo will smell like flowers and then sometimes it'll smell like a campfire and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or like tobacco. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. And they said they contacted the owner through a Ouija board, and that he wasn't hostile.
Yeah.
I was like, some of these people, these are crazy. Like listing these things, like, do they
I
legitimately
just
think
think,
that their stuff was haunted, or they just making it up? You
I
know?
don't think so.
Yeah.
I, I mean, they got to be making it up. The Ziploc bags, come on. I mean,
Oh,
maybe they think that, some of them are, but
True. True. That's what you should start doing, Mo. You should start
Like,
collecting things from
but like,
your
you
paranormal
know,
things, your outings, even some dirt
like
from
the
the
last
garden.
one, dolls.
The dolls.
I know, right? Well, the last one, they're like dolls. It's not like they didn't have like a certain doll. It was just like dolls. But people just put, um, like I said, if I was selling a doll like that, especially if it was close to Halloween, I would put, creepy, haunted. I would put those keywords in there because somebody might want it for a haunted house, display, whatever,
Right.
you know. Um,
Yeah. There's a
you know, so some of this stuff like is kind of there's a mask that's supposed to be a djinn mask, with a
mhm.
djinn trapped in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's creepy looking.
Yeah.
Again, you can use those haunted. I would use those keywords because somebody who's into that kind of thing or like is decorating for that or looking for a display, they're
Yeah.
looking for that. So I mean, they're not looking for your haunted bra, but they might be looking for the old picture that's kind of that could be creepy looking or whatever, or the doll.
Totally. Yeah. There is a YouTuber that I watch who sells clothes, but he said like back in the day, he used to buy dolls, just random dolls, like old dolls, and just list them as haunted.
Hmm.
And he said that he had to
Yeah.
stop. He said he had to stop doing it because people would just constantly message him like once they got it. So when was the last time this doll did something, and um what kind of a position it was it in, just all of those type of questions, and he said that he just had to stop doing it because people were like, anticipating like some abduction or haunting, or I couldn't imagine. So I thought that was funny that he
People
told
be
us that.
crazy. People be crazy.
I know. I don't know what they wanted. They thought they were going to get the doll and it was going to like walk across the floor like Chucky.
I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No way.
walking across the floor like Chucky.
Isn't that what he did? With the little knife?
Yeah.
I don't like scary movies, so I've never seen any of those movies. I've just seen like clips of them. I'm not a
Oh yeah.
scary. I can't do scary movies.
I don't like. I'm not a particularly fan of. I like a good actual scary movie, as opposed to like I don't like those slasher or like
Chainsaw Massacre stuff.
those. Yeah, or like Saw. I don't like that stuff. Um,
Yeah. So what do you
like
what do
I
you
like
like?
a good monster or like something actually like that's gonna scare that's
Like what?
scary, but I don't like.
Like Shutter Island? Is that considered
Uh,
scary? I don't
no.
know.
Um, no, I like um. Now I can't. You put me on the spot, and I can't think of anything. Uh, I liked. I mean, it's like you can't be scared a second time, but I like the Blair Witch Project. That was good when it came out. Um,
I never saw that.
cause, huh?
I never
You
saw
didn't see
that.
it?
Mm-mm. No.
Um,
Like,
I like Halloween, like the original Halloween. Like I
okay.
like that one, like
Gotcha.
where it's like scary. Like
Okay.
that's the stuff I like.
Yeah, I'm like I
I
think
have I have friends that will watch every discuss like all those gross ones and stuff, and I'm like, no, I can't do those.
oh, okay.
The ones where you know, like I said, like Saw and just
Mhm.
I don't know. There's other ones like that. It's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, I've seen one of the saws and I was just like,
You never
"Oh,
saw Blair
this is
Blair Witch is
crazy."
good. It's just all like suspense.
All suspense. Well, don't spoil it. I mean, I know it came out like 25,
Yeah,
30
like you
years
just
ago,
don't know what's.
but
I know. say I think it was like 25 years. It was like when we were first married, so it was like 20 some years ago. Like
Yeah.
no spoiler.
No spoilers. Don't put any Blair Witch in the comments below, okay? I don't want to be spoiled. We're gonna block it. We're gonna put all those keywords blocking it. Oh, jeez. I wonder when it did come out. I feel like it came out when I was in like young, you know?
Yeah, it was. I was. Let's see.
1999. That's when it came out.
Yep.
Wow.
See,
That,
I got married at the end. I got married in September of 1998.
oh,
I was
wow.
28 years old when that came out.
Wow. Yeah. That's about the time I imagined it came out too. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to
It
pirate
came out in the 1900s.
That's true. That's so true. We're so old. If we were born in the 19
Oh,
whatevers, we're definitely old, you know?
1900s.
I know. Don't
Yep.
say that, Mo.
These kids.
I know. It's crazy.
Hmm?
I said it is. It's crazy. Ugh. I just can't with it. So are you going to go out this weekend? Any sourcing plans?
I don't know. I didn't see anything up yet, so I don't know. Let's see if there's anything good
Any estate
going
sales?
on. I didn't see anything yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, I think there's one.
It's gonna be yeah.
Yeah, there's just one. Well, there's a couple, but we just don't we don't like to go to them just because of the prices. You know, there's some
Yeah.
that we avoid. But our
Yeah.
favorite one is having one this weekend.
Yeah,
So
I have
yeah,
oh, okay, that's good.
I know.
Yeah, there's some around here that I'm like, how are you selling anything at this one?
I know.
Mm-mm.
I sometimes I just wonder if they just buy it out and then they sell it themselves. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
And they just get it
that's
at
what
such
I'm
a good
thinking. Because there's
price.
this one. Yeah, but I personally, if I hired you and you did that, I'd be pissed. You know,
Yeah. I
like I
guess
just, I don't know.
I don't know
I'd be
either.
so mad.
It is. I don't. I just wonder how you like if you are running an estate sale. How do you determine like, oh, what kind of prices we're going to set on day one? Like, what are your expectations of what we're going to get for this item? Or I don't know. I'm curious
Yeah, I
sometimes how
don't
that
know.
works. You know, because sometimes I'll go to a estate sale
I
and
don't know.
everything is super
There,
cheap, and then sometimes they're like
yeah,
super high, like beyond eBay prices high. You know?
right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what their like particular thinking is. Like my two favorites, like they price to sell, and they'll like often have like nicer stuff priced a little bit higher, and that's fine, I
Yeah.
get it. But well, and then the one he always puts signs up. He's like, bundles get better deals, the
Oh
more you
yeah.
buy, the better the deal. And he really does. Like I've bought like packed IKEA bags and then handfuls of stuff for like $25 from him. You know,
Wow.
he's just like, and like that's also the second day too.
Hmm.
Um,
That sounds great.
so he's probably maybe a little bit less. It would have been a little bit more on the first day,
Right.
but yeah. Um,
Sounds like my kind of estate sale.
I don't like. I've gone into estate sales that are high and just walk right out. I'm like, mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes those are the ones that are most packed. It's so weird. You know what I mean? Like, when was I? I went to one and it was like packed. Now I went on the first day. It was just packed. And everything was like pretty high price. Like people weren't walking out with a lot. like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, they have like way more people going to it than my little company that I love that, that sells stuff at good prices and you get good stuff. Like I don't get it.
I know.
But
I know. There's one that we've been to like once or twice, and we never
mhm,
go. We never go. The prices are just.
mhm.
It's like you might as well just go to like, TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and you could probably get a better
Right?
deal there than at these estate
Right.
sales. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't get it. I'd like
Mhm.
to know the behind the scenes. You know?
Yeah. There's have you heard of George the Antique Nomad on YouTube?
Oh, I have heard of them. Yeah. What
Yeah.
does he do?
He does estate sales. I don't know if he's ever done one where he like talks about like how he prices stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doesn't do them all the time, like, but uh, he does do estate sales, Um,
I'm sure there's videos.
but he knows his stuff too, and he knows like he's like somebody who would know how to price it so that this the person gets money and he gets the money, but resell it. Like he knows, like he's a reseller too, so he knows
Yeah,
people are coming and that need to resell it, so he has to price it that way. So I'm sure he, has
a good
but
gauge.
he's been doing this for his like whole life, so
Yeah,
he's got a handle on it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I guess I guess it would be hard if you're a reseller and trying to make the most for the family, which find that middle ground.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think you need. I mean, I'm sure that the ones that sell at a fair price, that's going to sell. Like, tell the people, like, we gotta, we're not gonna get. If there's family that knows what the thing is, look, you're not gonna get eBay prices for this. We have to sell it lower because these are antique dealers and resellers and who are coming and shopping here and they're not looking to pay full price for stuff,
Yeah.
you know.
I know. I know. I know. That's crazy. I know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's only Tuesday. I never find anything until about Wednesday if anything's up or anything.
Yeah. Same.
I hope there's estate sales and not a lot of garage sales. I don't want to go outside. It's too hot.
Yeah. Especially if it's supposed to be in the 90s this weekend. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, thank you.
My neck, I'll be like
No,
sweating
thank
in
you.
my next video. Although you don't see me in the videos, you see Matt most of the time.
I know.
It's kind of hard to.
We'll see Matt sweating.
Oh, yeah, that won't take much. He'll just wear his hat and collect it all. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Well, we should probably end it here before we get into another topic,
Yep,
right?
let's go.
Make sure you guys like and
Mm-hmm.
subscribe. Hit the like button before you leave, right? And subscribe.
You have to.
Yes.
It's
And
free.
it is. It's free. And, it just helps us out. So we're flipping out, right? Bye.